What's up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a review video for you guys, and kind of like a first impression review for you guys today. I am going to be doing a review and a tutorial on the Yes Please palette that is sold out everywhere, and I finally got it in my hands. And also the new Colourpop No Filter Concealer. So this is pretty much a Colourpop first impression video for you guys using these two products today. So if you want to see how this blended and this wore, and then if you want to see how I did this look today with this palette, then you gotta keep on watching. So now my base is on. I used the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. So now it is time just to go in with the concealer before I do my eyes, lips, and everything else. So here it is. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I hope that you can read that. I have the shade Fair 5. So let's just open this up. I just got this in the mail last night, so I'm really happy about it. And I know that it's sold out right now, but I'm hoping that they will be in stock again very, very soon. So there it is right there in all its glory, Fair 5. So let's take a look at the applicator first. So I like that the applicator is kind of standard. I mean, it's the flat kind of applicator. I think you can see that, I hope. This reminds me of like the Anastasia lip applicator, like the lip gloss applicator. So it's like flat on both sides. It's easy to apply the product. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go right in. This is Fair 5. Now for me, it's going to be more of a highlight shade because I think that I'm more like the number 10, but I didn't order that one because I really wanted one for highlighting. So let's just go right in and start this. I blend this, and I'm looking like a hot mess right now. I have to say that the applicator is very, very flexible. I hope that you can see that on here. It is very flexible, and honestly it's very comfortable to put on, and it is like full pigment right now. So it's definitely not a sheer concealer, so we're gonna go blending this out right now. But so far the applicator is really nice, and the product looks very nice. So let's just blend it out and see how much coverage it actually gives us. Now, I feel very highlighted, so I really like that. Now, coverage-wise, it looks really good. Like, it doesn't look heavy, but it does look a little light, because obviously it is the fairest shade of all of them. The concealer, literally, is full coverage. Like, so far, I'm getting really good full coverage. Like, this is reminding me a lot of my Shape Tape. So, I'm pretty shook about that because Shape Tape is my favorite. Now this is so far so good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it. I'm going to, like, you know, set my eyes and everything, bake and whatever not, and I'm going to contour and highlight, and then I will be right back so we can get started with the eyes. So I zoomed in nice and closely. The concealer has separated a little bit in certain areas around my nose and everything like that. I think that I should not have a full coverage foundation with the full coverage concealer. Maybe that might be an issue. I feel like my pores are being more prominent right around my nose right now. I think maybe just because there's so many layers of foundation on. I am wearing the All Nighter foundation, which is very thick in coverage. It's very full coverage. And then of course the concealer. So maybe I'll have to play with it a little bit more in different ways, but the concealer looks very good. Like, I feel like I could wear this by itself without a foundation. Like, it looks very good. The foundation I'm wearing with it is not cooperating as much as I would love for it to. Anyways, I use the Born This Way setting powder as well to, you know, bake and everything like that. And the highlight I'm wearing today is actually the Colourpop Lunch Money. So, it is time for eyes, and this is a palette that I have been waiting to get my hands on. This is the third restock of this palette, so I'm happy I was able to get it. It is sold out again. We're hoping that it will come back in stock so that you guys can enjoy it. This is the Yes Please palette, even though it says cute AF on it. I mean, I think that's cute, but yeah, the palette is actually called Yes Please. So you have some amazing shades in here. You can see it has, yep, the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest of them are matte. This is actually a very, very, very gorgeous palette. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Full Zip, and I'm going to go in all over my eye to just kind of set everything. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Big Cocktails, and I'm going to use that in my crease. But just because I love to do yellow, as you can see, I am going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Mischief. And I'm just going to start blending into my crease. Just to add a little bit more color to my crease, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Spoiled, and I'm just going to kind of add some more depth. Really quick as well, I'm sorry if my head keeps going over here and over here and over here and over here. I am literally trying to look into an opposite mirror because this one does not have a mirror, so I'm just like always tilting my head somewhere. Anyways, so now it's time to add a little bit more dimension to my crease. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called French Kiss. I'm going to just literally start smoking out my eye. So now I'm going to quickly clean up the yellow and everything like that. I'm just going to go back in with the yellow, but I'm going to use a separate brush just because I want to kind of clean it up and make it look a little bit more strong and prominent and blend them all together. And then after I go back in with the yellow, I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here on my lid, which is called Chauffeur. And then for my inner corner and my brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in this shade, and this is Butter Cake. So let's just go in. So for the lower lash line, I'm actually going to go back in with this shade right here, which is Spoiled, and then I'm going to blend it out a little bit on the outer corner with the shade right here, which is the French Kiss, just because I want to add this little smoke to it. Add just a little bit more color, I'm going to go back in with Mischief right here just to kind of smoke it all out. So now I'm going to put on some lashes, and I will be right back. Now my eyes are done and ready to go. The lashes are on. I'm actually really loving the way this looks now with the lashes paired. So I'm going to go in with the lip product. Now I'm pretty sure that this color is not a permanent shade. Obviously this is from the Hello Kitty collection, but this is one color that I feel it would go really well with this look, and I didn't really want to wear a matte lip. I wanted to wear more of a satin. So this is Tiny Chum from the Colourpop Hello Kitty collection, but I hope they bring this back. This is my way of saying please Colourpop bring this as a permanent shade. Lips are done and my entire look is complete and I'm ready for work. I'm going to quickly kind of review the products for you guys that I used today, which is mostly the concealer and the palette. So the concealer went on really nice, really smooth. It is a full coverage. The applicator, I actually like. The packaging is also really cute and on point as well. The applicator is really nice because it's really flat on both sides, so you get a lot of product out of it. I feel like the sponge is perfect for it because it's not gonna be like you have to dip like 3,000 times to get a full coverage. Like for example, the Born This Way foundation, the Born This Way concealer, I mean, from Too Faced, is just, the applicator is god awful. It hurts to put it on. Now this is only $6. So you can be the judge of it all you want, but for $6 damn and you're getting a full ass coverage concealer, you need to pick this up. Like, it is super worth it, honestly, in my opinion. I will try it with a different foundation to see if it will settle a different way. Now, honestly, I'm about to go to work, so I'm going to be seeing how it wears throughout the day. But so far, I am digging this concealer, and it is definitely worth the $6. Really quickly, let's talk about the Yes Please palette. Now, this palette is $16. And also, it is always sold out. So, the one thing I love about this palette is that it is warm toned. Like, I love me some warm tones, and you know, honestly, this summer is all about warm tones, and you know what? I'm all for it. I love it. I live for them, and they're just my favorites. Now, this palette has a lot of similarity to the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. Now, you can be a judge of it all you want. If you already have that palette, you can skip this one. If you have this one, you can skip that one, whatever you want to do. But personally, I think that I would like to have both just to see if it really is as par as that one. Now that one's $130 and you don't see me buying that anytime soon. Girl, that's way too expensive. For the price point, I feel like you're going to get a good amount of shadows. Now these are not the full size pans. This one is 0.85 grams or 0.03 ounces. Now I know that other ones are, I think, like 0.05 ounces. I'm not exactly sure, but these are medium sized pans. So the palette itself is very travel friendly, very nice and durable. Now there is no mirror, so that's the one thing I wish that would happen right there, is I wish there was at least a little mirror on there so you can kind of see if you're traveling with it. Now the one thing is, I would have to say that the pigmentation's pretty good. Now it's not the greatest, but it's also not the horrible. It's not horrible. Like, the pigmentation is perfect, and this shade right here is just everything. If you can see that, let me just like swatch that really quick. Like that is gorgeous. I probably would use that as my highlighter for my cheeks one day. It's not chalky in my opinion. It's really good and really blendable and really buttery. But anyways, so for the price point, it's definitely worth it. It will be back in stock, I hope, again soon. Hope this is not limited edition, because this palette is actually one of my favorite products so far from Colourpop, just by looking at it and just by actually playing with it. I'm happy that they actually have palettes now that you don't have to, like, it's not refillable palettes, if that makes sense. Like, it's palettes that you can just, it's already pre-made for you kind of thing. But I really do like this palette, and I think that this definitely needs to be a permanent place. Now, if you're like, oh, fuck that, I don't want any more warm tone palettes, then this is not for you. But honestly, if you still love warm tones as much as I do, then you definitely need to pick this up. So this one's only 16. Pigmentation is really good. The only bad thing I have to say is that I wish that this color of the packaging was different, because it does get a little dirty around some of the shadows if you know, with all the fallout and everything like that. Yeah, so that is the end of this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the near future, and I will give you guys my thoughts on these products sometime in the near future as well. But so far, love the palette, love the concealer. I love you guys so very much, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.